Anheuser-Busch first began as a Bavarian brewery created by George Schneider back in 1852 in the city of St. Louis. The brewery was however unprofitable, and he sold it to Eberhard Anheuser in 1860. Then in 1864, Adolphus Busch, who was Eberhard's son-in-law, joined the company. In 1876, Budweiser was first created alongside the restaurateur Karl Conrad. The company has grown at an incredible pace since then, and now makes a vast variety of products, including Monster Energy Drink, Bud Light, Bacardi Rum, and owns a 50% stake in Grupo Modelo, the maker of Corona beer. The company employs roughly 30,236 people internationally. They had revenues of $15.7 billion, which is enough to rank number 146 in the Fortune 500. The company is now a subsidiary of Anheuser-Busch InBev, when InBev purchased it in 2008. There are many external environments affecting Anheuser-Busch. The social view of beer in the United States is constantly changing from mass-produced beers like Budweiser to unique craft beers from microbreweries. Also, the increase in gross domestic product of the U.S. has caused people to be more willing to spend money on premium beers. Due to this change in attitude of the consumer, Anheuser-Busch has emerged with Red Hook Ale Brewery in order to create craft beers. The change in technology with the industry has allowed Anheuser-Busch to produce small batch brewing at a cheaper price. Budweiser's target market is mainly consumers in the age range of 18 to 34. A more specific target would be males in the age range of 18 to 34. This target market is well shown in the company's advertising campaigns, where it is showing young men drinking in a masculine setting. The company also goes for usage rate, where they target the heavy users. These are the users that consume the highest rate and use the most of the product. Heavy users are usually a primary target for anyone in the alcohol industry. Budweiser is mainly distributed through stores, bars, pubs, sporting venues, and any establishments that have a liquor license.
The thing that struck me most about Budweiser is the robust, full-bodied taste, and they have a great promotional strategy. I really enjoy their advertisements, and I gotta say, I drink a lot. I drink probably 20-30 Budweisers per week, usually all in a night or two, and I gotta say, I love it. Thanks, Budweiser.
Budweiser uses a sales-oriented pricing objective based on market share. As of March 29, 2011, Budweiser held the largest market share of any beer at 8.7%. Coors Light was a close second with 8.5%. Budweiser uses a status quo pricing strategy in the United States, where it is considered a value domestic brand using similar pricing to others in the category. However, in other parts of the world such as Britain, the company uses a price skimming strategy due to the market being a super premium import beer. Budweiser is currently in the maturity stage, where it has defined the theory of the product life cycle and has been thriving for many years. In Ireland, Budweiser uses a unique discount tactic of lowering the price of the product as the temperature outside went up. They are able to do this by creating an app for smartphones that checked out the current weather.
Advertising. Budweiser uses extensive advertising campaigns, spending more than other beer brands in 2002, with $131.7 million spent on advertising alone. Also, Budweiser was voted as having the best advertising in Cannes Advertising Festival in 2002. The company tends to sponsor sporting events with heavy advertising taking place during massive events such as the Super Bowl. They also sponsor NASCAR racer Dale Earnhardt Jr. and have his car completely Budweiser themed. Public relations. The company has used a charitable cause such as the Grow One campaign, which was an attempt to save 1 million gallons of water to help the environment. Also, Budweiser used a campaign where they donated $100 to a military family charity for every hit during the 2011 Major League Baseball season. Also, in 2011, Budweiser donated 2,940 cases of drinking water for use by Texas residents who were affected by wildfires due to the severe drought. Sales promotion. Budweiser used many contests to promote its product. A contest in 2010 provided a grand prize of a 3-night trip to the Super Bowl on a private chartered Budweiser jet. In order to enter the majority of the company's contests, you must get an activation code from a specialty marketed case and enter your code online. Budweiser also had a contest in 2011 where the grand prize included trips to the NHL Stanley Cup Finals games. The contest was entered through filling out an application on the Budweiser Facebook page.
Budweiser has positioned itself against the competition as the king of beers. Using the position in first that any competition must be suffered to the king. The slogan is also likely accepted due to Budweiser having such a long and successful history in the beer market. The positioning strategy should be maintained as it really gives people an image of Budweiser being a superior product. Another position Budweiser has taken is the American Lagers. The position is advertising in many ways, including showing America servicemen and waiters drinking the product in the television advertising campaign. It would be recommended that the position is maintained as it gives the consumer in the United States a sense of national pride when buying the product. This is very beneficial given that the US consumed 17.7 million barrels of Budweiser in 2011. Budweiser has also worked to position itself as a social responsible brand. The company has used charitable causes such as the Grow One campaign, which was an attempt to save 1 million gallons of water to help the environment. It is suggested that Budweiser continues to promote itself as social responsible since there is a growing concern for the environment. This position could cause environmentally conscious people to choose Budweiser over another product.
Budweiser has established its target market very well. The market of the males in the age of 18 to 34. It is recommended that they continue to keep this target market as it has proven to be the ones who respond to advertising and consume the most product. These young males also tend to be a demographic heavily involved in binge drinking at college parties and the bar scene. This brings us to the next target market of heavy users. It is recommended that Budweiser also continues to market to the heavy users as it clearly consumes the largest quantities as shown by the 80-20 principle. Even though Budweiser has evidently targeted its most lucrative markets, we recommend that the company broadens its market to women. There are many women who are into sports just as much as men and also enjoy drinking beer. Since the company's advertising already includes sports, they would not need to change much to include women in their current advertising campaigns.
Budweiser is currently being distributed via the channels that the consumer would expect. The product is readily available in liquor stores, bars, restaurants, sporting arenas, and concerts. These channels are exactly where a person would expect to find their favorite beer. It is suggested that the company continue to distribute through these channels as people know that they will find the product there. In Canada, it is currently not feasible for Budweiser to expand its distribution to new channels as the sales of alcohol are heavily regulated by the government.
In order for a product to stay in the maturity stage and prevent going into the decline stage, it must use heavy promotion in order to maintain its market share. Budweiser is currently doing this, and it is recommended that they continue doing this. The product has been doing this exceptionally, as it has been one of the few to defy its life cycle and continue to thrive in the maturity stage after its years on the market. They are achieving this promotion through lavish advertising campaigns.